If you ever heard of this concept being independent, you know that one of the key things in being independent is, and that is why I'm so happy that we got to this point, and I'm giving you guys this number for perspective, because you could look at
the horrifying reality of absent fathers in America.
Yep.
And you know, so then it was demonetized.
And so these are the sorts of things we talk about, and that is why this number is so important to us.
Ruslan.
If you guys know anything about being an independent anything, and by independent, this is what I mean. I mean, there's no corporations, there's no investors, there's no brands, there's no nothing, okay? That's what independent means to me, okay? There's no connects. You're independent. If you ever heard of this concept being independent, you know that one of the key things in being independent is the idea of 1,000 super fans. See, when people think that you need to go and start some elaborate, massive thing, whether it's you being an artist, whether it's you being a streamer, whether it's you being a YouTuber, you think that you need millions and millions of people, and that's what the industry wants you to think. They want to hit you with the okie doke. Okay, but the truth is you don't. The truth is you need 1,000 super fans. And yesterday, on our online community, we were able to reach that. We cracked 1,000 monthly partners that give anywhere between $5 to $10 a month. And to me, this is the number that matters. To me, it's not about the subscribers, it's not about the views, as much as it's about you guys being our bosses, ultimately. And so we did something special on the community. It's up for the next 24 hours. Zach Sparazzo told the greatest friend zone story ever. It was fascinating. This is the number that I'm most excited about, because it doesn't make us needing to do something for the YouTube algorithm, needing to output a certain amount, needing to do things that we may not want to do, because we are now moving to a model where we're not dependent on YouTube and Facebook. We're dependent on the people who really rock with us to all pitch in a little bit. And again, if you're considering building anything, YouTube, music career, business, you don't need 1 million customers. You don't need 100,000. You need 1,000 super fans. You need 1,000 people that are going to rock with you no matter what. And that is why I'm so happy that we got to this point. And I'm giving you guys this number for perspective, because you could look at us having whatever we have, 265,000 subscribers on my main channel, 75,000 on the second channel, and that's all great. But the truth is that I've been fumbling this process. We didn't know how to monetize and what to monetize. So we love having a high output of videos, and that's going to continue. But the truth is, the call to action is partner with us here. Build that consistent monthly reoccurring revenue. And I am super excited. And so we're just warming up, man. The goal is to get to 3,000 by the end of the year. That would replace all of our AdSense, Facebook, everything would be completely replaced. And so hopefully those of you guys that really rock with us, those of you guys that are here early to the streams, will consider partnering with us in that way. $5 a month, $10 a month. We're going to be opening up the lines where you can call in, be a part of the content. And I'm very excited. And there's like goofy stuff that happens. Why is this important? Because there's goofy stuff that happens. Today, Zach was planning a video, and the video was our reaction to PBD's bit about fatherlessness and the need for a nuclear family. And Zach couldn't put the word fatherlessness in the title without the video getting demonetized. Zach kept putting the word fatherlessness in the title, and the video would, it's not a manual review. Just saying anything about fatherlessness and a nuclear family, this from our second channel, the video got demonetized. And so what did you title the video, Zach?
So I initially titled it The Horrifying Reality of Absent Fathers in America.
Yep.
And you know, so then it was demonetized. Took out keywords, changed it to The Truth About Absent Fathers in America.
Yep.
Still demonetized. I changed it for testing sake to Sunshine and Rainbows, and saved. And it said,
and it lifted the monetization.
The demonetization. So it had nothing to do with the actual content of the video. It was just the title.
Just the title.
And
it's getting more and more difficult for us to just even put regular stuff in the title.
Even like scary or upsetting, like anything that could be upsetting, they automatically just demonetize. And so I literally just changed the title to It's Not All Sunshine and Rainbows. That's all I could get away with on this video.
Did that come out?
Yeah, it came out. And so if you, I kind of wrote the spiel in the pinned comment is like, hey man, YouTube doesn't want us talking about absent fathers, but we support the nuclear family. Go over here to
Go to
Patreon.
Hey, check this out. You want to know the main reason new creators fail on YouTube? They don't know who they're creating videos for, and they don't have any purpose behind their videos. This turns the whole process of shooting videos into a tedious chore that will eventually lead to burnout. Trust me when I tell you, I have been there. If you want to discover exactly what type of videos you should make that will increase your chance of success on YouTube and help you avoid burnout, sign up below for my free Master My Niche training. This training will walk you through a custom system that will help you get clarity on the niche of your channel and help you make videos that you should be creating. I'll see you over at mastermyniche.com. That's crazy to think about, right? Like, that's crazy to think about. And so it's getting more and more difficult just to, I mean, you guys hear us talking code all the time, right? You hear me say stuff like corn. You hear me say stuff like LGTV. You hear me speaking in code. That's intentional. Some guys are like, why you not just say it? Say the word.
Yeah.
Instead of saying deletion of babies.
Stand for the truth.
Just say it. It's like, listen, we're going to play by the community guidelines of the platform because we follow the laws of the land. And we are going to, do our due diligence. But then the flip side is like, it's just become more and more difficult to do simple things like talk about why fatherlessness is bad. It's like, nope, you can't do that. It's so wild. And again, they're not. We had 2 videos demonetized. 2 in 1 week. Both of them were monetized. Then they got demonetized. And demonetized. If a video gets demonetized, it's ethered in the algorithm. It's a wrap. Like, YouTube's not going to service it because they can't put the same ads in it. So we had 2 videos demonetized. Both I challenged. Both the review came back. One was a church history video that said it was hateful conduct. The other was a video about the Joe Budden accidentally exposing the Christian apologist, Kent Hovind.
Yes.
Okay. That one got demonetized for profanity in the first 8 to 15 seconds.
No profanity in the first 18
There was no profanity in the first 18. So they got demonetized. We challenged the demonetization. They manually reviewed the demonetization. And then you know what happened? I complained with YouTube, Team YouTube on Twitter, and I wrote them a thing within the little feedback bar. And I sent both videos over to Team YouTube on Twitter, and I wrote feedback. Both videos instantly remonetized after apparently a third manual review. These are the sorts of things that we're dealing with. And so consider this stuff in terms of anybody that's an upcoming creator to how are you going to build your model? If it's just on AdSense and needing videos to go, it's not a sustainable model.
Dangerous.
It's not a sustainable model. And so these are the sorts of things we talk about. And that is why this number is so important to us, because this number gets us to approximately 35% of how much we need to generate every month to cover everybody's salaries, to pay for the taxes, to pay for the electricity, to pay for the space that we're in, to pay for everything. It's about 30. So once we get to about 3,000 partners, monthly partners, we will be there. And again, if you guys don't know, we do the daily replay streams. Every single day, we do the access to pods early. So like tomorrow, Greg Laurie's coming in. He's doing an exclusive interview with us about the Jesus Revolution. He's coming in at 10:30. That's going to be streaming to Patreon exclusively before any of it hits YouTube. We might throw a clip of it up tomorrow on the main channel. That is discount codes and access to our private Discord server. So there's a lot of stuff there.
And on top of early podcasts, we're also incorporating exclusive podcast segments with each guest.
Mm-hmm.
So from here on forward, there will be a probably 5 to even 30-minute segment, depending on the guest, that is never going to be seen by the light of day, except for the Patreon. So we're doing a lot of cool things to provide some stuff over there. And the reason that when we're able to replace all of the YouTube AdSense and cover all of the overhead, everyone's getting paid here, and we're able to keep the electricity on, is that if anything were to happen, we're not scrambling to find some sort of we need to go to Rumble and then strike up a deal and hopefully we get a little bit of revenue. If something were to happen and all our overhead is covered, we can still it buys us time to find a plan B while we're also delivering content privately to the Patreon group, who is then literally just helping us stay alive at that point. And so right now, if something were to happen, we would be scrambling. So when we cover our costs, that's kind of the security in that as a Christian media company.
Yep. Hey, this clip is from our daily after party stream. If you enjoyed it, consider signing up for our Patreon community for only $5 a month, where you get access to the replays of our daily after party streams, as well as the uncut extended versions of our podcast, Discord access that's private, and a discount code for our merch store, only $5 a month. And ultimately, it's the best way to help us contextualize the gospel of Jesus using media, podcasting, and of course, YouTube. The link for that is in the description or in the pinned comment. The perks are amazing. You should get on there. It's only $5 a month. I'll see you over there, all right? Peace.